It
go
is.
for it.
I'm going to preface this. It's the stupidest thing ever. I swear to God. Okay. What do a nasty ass bus stop and a crab that had a boob job have in common?
I don't know what.
One is a crusty bus station, and the other is a busty crustacean.
Oh.
It hurts. It physically hurts.
I have no response to this at all. None whatsoever. But that's how we usually do it here at the Ludic Loungecast. I am your co-host, John Soares. With me, as always, is the man, the myth, the legend, Antonicus Gluteus Maximus IV. Hi. Thank you.
I thought you were going to ask me to say something, but you didn't because that's Columbo Files.
Yes.
But hello and welcome, everybody. And John, we have some special guest hosts today.
Yes, some spooky special guests joining us whenever we have something fun to do is our significant others. Chelsi is here, my fiance.
Hello.
And Anthony, your lovely wife, is also present. Say hi to the people, Amanda.
Aloha. I'm not falling for that shit.
Damn, I was supposed to say hi to the... Fair enough. And of course, John, our other significant other is here by Brandon. Say hi, Brandon.
Oh, hi.
Brandon, I have to say, you are the crowd favorite. Everybody loves you.
Oh,
and
geez.
I
The
think
pressure.
you have like the most appearances on the show at this point.
Oh, snap.
Actually, John, I think I have the most appearances on the show.
There, of course.
Anthony, don't inflate your ego. It doesn't count right now. I'm sorry.
That is fair.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Speaking of fair, Anthony, this
Yes,
week,
John.
to close out our Ludic Spooky month, we are doing... Don't judge me for the spookies. He set the spookies. I just have to follow the theme.
Spookies.
Spookies. For the last week of a spooky month, we are doing a live commentary track on the Supernatural Season 13 episode, ScoobyNatural, the cartoon crossover with Scooby Doo. So if you want to line up the episode at this point, we're going to get started. I'm going to give it a nice little countdown. Anthony, you had something you want to add?
Scooby Doo, where are you?
Zoinks, man. I'm on a podcast.
Over here.
Hey, man.
Folks, this is shit you cannot buy. This is stuff you cannot buy.
Because Daddy ain't cheap.
I think Chelsi is regretting saying yes to marry me. Amanda, you're fucked. You're stuck.
Yeah, she's fucked and stuck, apparently, according to you, John.
I walked into that one.
You did.
Oh, I'm laughing so hard my head hurts. Oh, my God. Okay.
I will point out, though, I'm wearing my Comic-Con Supernatural shirt that I got when they were at Comic-Con a couple years ago.
Yeah, when we started dating.
Yeah, and it has the dates, and on the back it has all the halls that they were in at San Diego. So it has the lovely baby on the front, so I'm very excited to wear it.
And she also got to see Kansas play Wayward Son in Hall H.
Whoa!
Awesome. Yeah, it was it was a few years ago, and we were sitting there, and it's like everyone was packing. It was like 6,000 people in Hall H, and all of a sudden they're like started playing the music, and then they just walked out on stage in front of everybody and just played the song and then left, and then they did their panel.
But Chelsi, the real question is, was there peace when they were done?
No, it just went crazy.
Oh, so they didn't lay
They
there
lost
where
their
we
shit.
had
Everyone lost their shit.
But did they cry anymore?
Oh, hell yeah.
Perfect.
Now with Anthony's interrogation over, I'm going to give it a nice little countdown. And then the hope is that everybody listening at home will sync up this and we can act like we're watching together.
It's the ScoobyNatural countdown. Perfect.
We're heading to 3 now.
3 now.
And
number 2.
And coming in at number 1, ScoobyNatural.
Roll it.
All right, we open on a nice little CW logo. I remember when it was the WB.
Right?
Hello, my baby.
Hello, my darling.
Oh my God, it's Reptar.
Oh, God, me at Disneyland when it's time for dinner.
Ah.
For the record, I would let Jason Ackles tackle me at any time.
I mean, he's just so pretty. It's the jaw, right?
It's the
Hey,
jaw.
I mean, he's gonna be Soldier Boy now, so I'm excited about that.
If there are no Soldier Boy if someone doesn't go you,
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna be
Like,
pissed as
I don't
shit.
understand the premise. Like, he's gonna be the actual the rapper Soldier Boy.
So he's like in the Boys. He's gonna be Soldier Boy, which is the original like superhero.
Oh, that's
And
right.
so I'm really hoping that he walks out to the show as his like actual like debut into the Boys and go, "You Soldier Boy!" Like just they
God,
start
that'd be
playing the
yeah.
song. I really want that to happen.
Oh my God! It's a wild moose appears on screen.
Now, can somebody explain the moose thing about Jensen Ackles? Because that's the second time I've heard that joke.
No, Jensen's squirrel. Moose is Jared.
Oh,
So Sam is Moose. Dean is Squirrel, and it has to do with
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
has to do with Rocky and Bullwinkle, but it's yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched it for a while. It's
I thought it was just because he literally looks like a moose when he does his like dumb face. He looks like a
no,
moose
it's
to me.
Crowley. It's Crowley. He was the Crossroads Demon and then became the King of Hell. But Crowley always called him Moose, and so it just became Moose and Squirrel. He just kept on calling him that, and so that became a joke to where it was like
He comes from Moosylvania.
I miss the Crowley days.
I know those Crowley days were like the good ones, like the really good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm insanely jealous of Jared Padalecki's hair. I mean, he has to use like all kinds of the product, right?
I don't know.
I would say Jason Ackles if we're talking actual nice looking hair. He's got a great fade going on.
You keep
Did you say Jason Ackles?
Did I say Jason?
Jason.
It's Jensen. Yes, I apologize.
He is the Red Hood, so Jason Todd, that kind of stuff.
Thank you, John. Thank you for saving me for something I didn't actually mean. But
I mean, I save you all the time. Let's just be real.
that's fair.
I am the Sam to your Dean. Let's be real.
I feel like this guy in some TV show, the guy that they're talking to with the goatee, the elderly man, has been like a Catholic priest in like a Law and Order episode.
Where he does something untoward to some parishioner.
Yeah, I'm just like his face is very familiar.
Or the sleazy guy,
Well, the sleazy guy was probably like a B movie mobster.
probably.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't it be more appropriate if it was like a tube TV? Because the TV's cursed, right?
Yeah.
So they're at their headquarters in the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile,
The Men of Letters.
I never understood that. Like, what is it? They just have many letters. They have a very long name. Like, what's going on there?
It's like a frat kind of.
Okay, but do they do the fun stuff?
No. Well, yeah,
Maybe.
but no.
only on Thursdays.
Let it be like Elsa.
Topical frozen jokes. Because it's never gonna
I
go
love
away.
some of these supernatural episodes that are just kind of like ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Those are sometimes my favorite ones, like the 200th episode where they did kind of like the throwback nod to like the fans. Oh, I love that episode. It was freaking ridiculous. Or the episode where they got thrown through the window and got actually thrown into our world. Where
Yeah,
they
in
were
the real life,
the
yeah.
real life
Yeah.
ones. Oh, those were my favorite episodes because they were so ridiculous, but they genuinely looked like they had so much fun making them.
Agreed.
I especially love the early seasons where, like, every episode could be summed up by Sam, Dean, Sam. Like, that was the entire premise of the episode.
I feel like we just stepped into Poltergeist.
Really, John? You missed the Twilight Zone joke?
No, I got it.
Oh, John, come on. You should have. Now we're stepping into. Oh, shit. They got zapped into that television.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. They're animated.
We're cartoons.
By the way, whoever did the cartooning for our boys here should be instantly fired because they are not great looking anymore.
They're just there.
They're just, yeah.
Let's be real. You can't outshine the star of the show, which is Scooby.
I will say they made Dean look older. I think Dean looks really old in this.
He
show.
does look old. It's like in real life, it's like, whoa, dude, you're 40. And then now in this is like, dude, you're fucking 40.
think my favorite history of the fandom is when Satan is Coming was trending on Twitter, and it freaked a bunch of people out.
The Bible Belt is clutching their pearls. Satan is coming.
Oh, there was someone. Was there there was something about a rapper or something thought it was a cult thing, and then they try to get Jesus saves or something like that.
Yeah.
Was it Kanye?
Could have been.
Oh, you want to know something that I learned today? That if you have your, not to make it political or anything, but if you have, speaking of Kanye, if you have a California ballot, Kanye West is on the ballot, but any other state does not have it.
Really?
Yeah, because we were talking about it because I had a friend who said, oh yeah, the Washington ballot doesn't have Kanye West on it, but the California ballot does.
Yeah, Hawaii didn't have him.
No, Hawaii didn't have him either.
I'd say that's a mystery machine, right?
Oh.
That one's file that one.
File that.
That one's pretty bad.
All right, fine. Why is it that malts in a cartoon always look better than real life?
Because it always
Seriously
is.
though, yeah. I love the way they dance in the show. It's like them and the Charlie Brown characters with their little legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one critique that I have about the animation about this is I hate the fact that they don't have the whites of the eyes.
Yeah.
It kind of freaks me out a little bit. My eyeballs aren't the color of my skin.
And they made Sam look just pissed off.
Well, isn't Sam doesn't he have Satan in him anyway at this point?
No, I don't think so.
Look at that look. He's not happy.
Yeah, he is a little unnerved about having to deal with cartoons.
Face.
More like resting moose face.
Oh, I also had a supernatural moment because the boys, it's Eric Kripke does it. So Kripke's part of the whole production of it, and so they had Bobby on there. I was like, Bobby, and they named him, and they named his character Bob. I'm like, Kripke, Kripke,
and he's kind of a cranky old man too. So
I looked up Jim Beaver's character in The Boys. It's the exact same name as his character in Supernatural.
Is it really?
Is it really Bobby Singer?
Or Robert?
Bobby Singer.
Oh, yeah,
Singer. Bobby Singer.
I think it's Robert Singer.
Yeah, but Robert Singer is also one of the producers of Supernatural. I think it's one of the directors or producers of Supernatural. It's the same. They have the same name. The character and the guy has the same name. But yeah, I saw that, and I saw Bobby. I was like, oh, my heart. And then they're like, Bob. I'm like, they named him Bob.
Now, fun fact about the Scooby cast, it's still the same cast from the cartoon.
That's what I was saying. Matthew Lillard is the voice of Shaggy, which let me just say, even though the live action Scooby Doo sucks, which is a crime in and of itself, because that was a clusterfuck of beauty cast. You have Freddie Prinze Jr., Puffy, the chick from Freaks and Geeks, and Matthew Lillard right out of Scream fame, and that's what you do with them? I'm not okay.
Written by James Gunn, funny enough, of Guardians of the Galaxy fame.
Oh,
He wrote both of those movies, actually.
Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. He needed to workshop Monsters Unleashed a little bit longer.
A little bit.
Although I did enjoy the Ruben Studdard cameo.
Oh, my God. I haven't thought about Ruben Studdard since high school. Jesus, Brandon, way to age us.
Well, what do we watched so we got really excited. We were on a Scooby Doo kick for a little bit ago.
For a week.
Yeah, so we watched some old Scooby Doo stuff, and so we watched the original movie, the one that they were in Louisiana,
Zombie Island.
Zombie Island.
Yeah.
We watched it, and then they made another movie recently called Return to Zombie Island. So we're like, oh, they have a sequel. So we watched it. It was literal flaming dog pile of shit. It was horrible. The sequel was so bad.
And it was with this new cast, the Matthew Lillard cast here. But so it was just the new cartoon punch. So it was a little weird because we had such a left turn from the original cast, who, I mean, the only one who's still been doing Scooby-Doo since he started doing it is Frank Welker, the guy who does Fred. And now he does Scooby too.
By the way, can we take a moment to appreciate that they're about to drag race between the Mystery Machine and the Supernatural car?
Yes, we can. I'm very afraid that the Mystery Machine's going to blow a gasket.
1969. Chevy Impala. also known
19.
as
You say 1968? Is it a 68 Impala?
So it'd be 69, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
Chevy Impala. It's also named Baby.
Don't disrespect it.
We have little miniature versions of them somewhere.
That we got at Comic-Con.
Like, Brandon was there for it. I will never not get over the fact that they gave away a replica of, like, a full working replica of Baby
The
at
car?
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And it was to the people who asked the questions, and the people who asked the questions at Comic-Con are the freaking weird ones, like the really, really weird ones. And so this little old lady in a wheelchair got it, and I was like, what are you gonna do with Baby? You can't drive it. So I was very upset because they you got into like the hall and they're like, oh my god, like you have a chance to win the replica of the Chevy Impala, and I'm like, oh my god, we have a chance. Like, we have to check under our seat, we have to look at our ticket number or badge number, whatever it is. Was to like the 3 people. No, there was like 5 people who were actually had time to go ask questions because they had technical difficulties during the freaking video showing. And then that's the one thing about the Comic-Con panel that I was so angry with, is they gave you a recap of all the seasons and they played a video, and I'm like, dude, we all know the season. I don't want to watch the recap. Go with the people. I want to hear the people.
Sis, we've been new.
So wait, the one who won the replica was somebody in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Doesn't she know that nobody puts Baby in the corner?
Oh God, file that one.
No, that was good. That was
no,
gold.
It was not.
No, yes, it was. That was gold. That was gold.
Can we have a consensus? Was that good?
No.
I mean, I had the time of my life, so.
I love you. But no.
This feels like a really bad episode of like Clue. Like, who killed who? Like,
Who killed who?
They're like just sitting around like listening. It looks like they're waiting for something to happen.
I actually love this episode of Scooby Doo that this was based off of. I fucking love this episode so much.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yep. Yeah. The cousins, like, it's a cousin Simple, nephew Normal, sweet cousin Meldahide, and cousin Slicka.
Am
Bro, I've seen this like
that,
a million times. Yeah.
the fact that you have that memorized kind of scares me a little bit.
Oh, I love it. I love
What
it.
also excites you? Let's be honest, Anthony.
Well, yeah, it was a scary boner.
I love murder mysteries, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if I die, you know why.
Wow, they made Sam look so much better in Dean in the cartoon. Like, Sam actually looks normal, but they gave so many like angle definition like lines on Dean's face. It looks like he's kind of like creepy.
He looks like that uncle that lives in a cabin in the woods.
That murders people?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, hey, you get lost? You want some jerky?
Whoa.
It's made of people.
That's what he's trying to do to Daphne, let's be honest.
He's trying to jerk her? I don't understand that reference.
Or he's trying to get Fred to. Or Fred's trying to do it to him. I don't know. We're just making this up as we go.
First of all, if anyone's going to be swingers, it would be Fred and Daphne. If they're going to swing,
I love the fact that Shaggy sleeps in a muumuu.
Yeah.
And Fred just sleeps in his shirt?
Oh my god, Dean does too. I forgot he did.
That kills me.
I mean, you'll all just be dangling, right?
I was going to say, what's the over-under of him actually wearing like any sort of boxers or briefs under that?
I don't think people give Velma any credit because, like, she's got an hourglass figure. People don't give her credit.
Well, why do you think she and Daphne are sleeping together? Daphne's giving her all the credit she needs.
Yup.
I'm okay with that.
I feel like I'm ruining Amanda's childhood.
Bisexualizing all these characters.
I mean, the internet does it for us all the time. Let's be real.
He looks like a monkey.
It's a ghost!
Well, the color looks kind of like vomit.
It kind of does. Oh, that's gross.
And now the supernatural part comes in where it is murder, all of the murder.
I love that they had this. You know, okay, I don't blame Dean because, like, I've always wanted to try, like, a Scooby Shaggy sandwich, but, like, not actually, but I have.
Mm.
Because they get them, like, super tall. How do you put that in your face?
You unhinge your jaw. You
Yeah,
unhinge
exactly.
the jaw, and then you just all the way in.
Whoa, Brandon giving us the mad tips right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it, Daphne. Don't do it.
It's actually...
The dummy bodies don't show.
It's blood.
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 It's like they've never actually seen a dead body before.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty much.
This is like the anti-Stand By Me then?
Yeah. I was like expecting this to kind of be like they did the spoof on Family Guy, and Fred goes, "That's right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch."
Man, Dean is really trying hard for Daphne.
I mean, let's be real. I think every male of a certain kind had a thing for her at some point in their young lives.
Depends.
That's probably how you gauge people. Are you a Daphne guy or are you a Velma guy?
More like, are you a Fred guy or are you a Daphne guy?
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I do like the ascot.
I'll say citizen.
So you like the ass?
Hey!
So you like the ass, Scott?
I like that ascot, though.
Okay.
That's what I said. I'm like, hey, Fred, what that ascot?
That ass got murder. That's what it's got. I do appreciate that they just made this a Supernatural episode, but Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
which is like
It's been a thing for a while. Like I remember them talking. Oh, Cass! I love Cass. It's been a while. I remember people were always talking about it. Like as the fandom, I've always heard of people wanting to do a Scooby Doo episode, which they did, and I've also heard about them wanting to do a Supernatural episode in the Winchester Mystery Mansion in San Jose.
That would be cool.
Like I remember someone mentioning that, but there was a story that Jared Padalecki did. It was on his Facebook that he posted, and he was like, him and his family went to the Winchester Mystery Mansion, and they were in like a tour group. And he said like his kids were running around and being crazy, but no one really said anything to him. And him and his wife were like trying to keep his kids like together. And I mean, his kid was going like being an octopus and like touching everything. And at the very end of the tour guide like turns to him and goes, Are you Sam Winchester from Supernatural? And then everyone goes, yeah, we wanted to know. We didn't want to bug you. So like they waited for the entire tour to be over to like actually like talk to him about it, the
Very
fandom.
polite group of people.
I thought that was cute. I remember him telling that story, and I've always like I think about it every once in a while because I'm like, that's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would have been like
now we're getting Cass's flashback, and he had a my cabbages moment.
My cabbage. Cass has the best entrances though. Like, I love like how he just appears and like goes out of nowhere. That's like like when we were in college and Chelsi was like, "Hey, I made food," and I would just like appear.
you would.
You would just hear like go, and then I would just be there like ready to eat, good to go.
It's the Portuguese food radar.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Every Portuguese grandma has it, and they abuse it to no end.
Mm-hmm.
I do like this Shaggy though.
I really like this new cast, and I was really bummed when they replaced them in that Scoob movie.
Yeah, we watched that Scoob movie, and it was not a Scooby. It wasn't a Scooby Doo movie. It was a
Oh.
Hanna-Barbera movie. Like
Really?
so, like they did like the whole Scoob, and it was a different Shaggy, and it was not. There was something wrong with his voice. Like it didn't sound. It sounded like Shaggy, but it wasn't Shaggy, and so.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's like different Hanna-Barbera characters showing up. I'm like, where the hell did these guys come from?
Marky Mark is the Blue Falcon.
Of course he is.
Now we got a Phantom here, and Shaggy and Scooby are doing their usual freak out into Cass, which I imagine a lot of people want to do, jump into Cass's arms.
That's fair.
You know, no. You want to know what? They want Dean to jump into Cass's arms. That's what it is.
That is true.
Man, that Phantom sure got menaced.
Oh, Jesus.
Da, 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 da.
Rah, 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 rah.
I feel like Fred is just so like, all right.
Well,
Like,
what are you gonna do? Oh
Yeah.
God, dismemberment.
Seriously, what kind of Among Us animation is this bullshit? Orange be looking sus though. I'm just kidding.
And
That
Fred's
is for
like, yeah,
your
come on,
Gen
gang.
Z followers.
No, all good. This dude just got beheaded, but come on, gang. Let's go find
Red is
solve the
sus. Red is sus.
Yeah,
Fred,
seriously.
Fred is sus. Fred is sus.
No, he's got socks on, bruh.
Why look for clues?
Of course, let's all split up.
Yeah, I love how Sam's like, look, are you guys dumb? Why are we going to split up? There's somebody who's like chopping heads off in here. Oh,
But
yeah,
as-
there
yeah,
she is.
Velma said,
Hey.
them broad shoulders. Them
The shoulder-
broad
that
shoulder
shoulders, they
rub.
can protect anybody. Yep.
Get it, Sammy. Sammy!
Sam!
Get that Velma, Sam.
Ew.
Yeah, John, quit making it gross. God.
Like you wouldn't have done it.
Sorry, I ship Velma
Sam.
and Daphne.
Yeah.
Don't change my mind.
Daphne and Velma are a sapphic couple. Change my mind. I mean, she's entitled to be a little bi-curious. It is Jared Padalecki. It's the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. She is thirsting.
That is a good question. What?
Oh, she got the blursh.
Yeah, what is it with the shoulders?
What?
I don't know.
Why is she so fixated on her shoulders?
That's her
Because he has
thing, man.
broad
They're
shoulders.
good
She's a
shoulders.
shoulder.
They're
She's a
good
shoulder
shou-
girl.
yeah.
Let her have her
Mhm.
shoulders.
Are you a shoulder girl?
Nah.
Team Velma.
Yeah, it's 2020. Like, she can have a little shoulder action if she wants it, man.
She has the turtleneck. She doesn't see them very often.
Yeah. Oh my God! I just realized something. Dean is gonna be Soldier Boy, and Sam is totally Shoulder Boy.
Oh, this is why we bring you on this show, Brandon.
That's a great one. I appreciate that.
The nerds.
Yeah.
You see that it's a bad thing.
I'm just calling out my people.
Ectoplasm.
Ghost jizz.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, this looks very Law and Order, real quick. Like, what is this goo? Semen. Ectoplasm.
Oh, we're not Law and Order. We're an SVU.
Yo.
Criminal intent. Because I would just want a Vincent D'Onofrio crossover.
Oh, I would love that.
Like, make Vincent D'Onofrio as he was in Men in Black the bad guy. Just give me sugar.
Oh, she just said that he has to wear an ascot. She goes, oh, ascot wouldn't hurt.
Well, Dean, what that ascot?
Yeah.
I haven't watched this episode since it came out. So I feel like I'm watching it for the first time over again.
And I appreciate the fact that he's just like, yeah, no, this is a cartoon. I'm going to just say it. But, oh, no, wait, they don't realize it, so I got to be legit about it. I know the physics of that slide make no sense, but I kind of want it in real life, too.
Yep. Oh.
Look at my ghost dick.
Oh.
That went from like 0 to 400.
No.
I was not prepared. I was sideswiped.
The funny thing, okay, like,
So-
I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I thought of when the lights went on and he was like next to the Phantom all shriveled up grossness, I was like, okay, but for reals, that's like pretty much 99% of what happens in a European bathhouse. So.
Oh, we have our chase montage.
I've always wanted to do this so badly.
It's like, Dean, you're in the middle of a chase. You need to have better priorities than trying to get after somebody else's girl.
This is like the old time Scooby Doo music too.
Yep.
I mean, it helps that they're both owned by Warner Brothers.
I know, but I'm thinking
Oh my
like
God, I didn't know. Did you see the little nephew? Yeah. Just
Yeah.
run through.
Is he the bad guy again?
Yep. Exactly.
This is not the time to check out her ass.
Well, Is Dean the Scooby snack?
I agree with you, Sam.
Sam just had a look of exasperation on his face.
Oh, don't corrupt her, Dean.
Mhm.
He has too many diseases. He sleeps around too much.
Yeah.
He is the
She's whooped his
supernatural
ass, though. She's a black belt, according to Buffy, so. Yeah. Right.
So my ghosted comment is not that far off. I'm sorry.
Nope, not at all. He went straight for the hams.
Yup.
Showing them hams, Phantom.
Jeez, it's so cold in there they can cut glass.
That would be terrifying to see.
So at what point do you think they start filling their pants with poop? Like right here?
Right there. Yeah, right there.
Fred is dead.
Oh, that's not going to end well.
Nope.
Well, yeah, because up until this point, they've been trying to like play it off like their normal show. You know, now this is the first time they're getting their ass.
Oh,
kicked.
Silver.
It's always Silver.
We're Marley and Marley. Oh.
Blood? Of course, the boys go in there to save the girls.
It's like they just forgot. It's like, you didn't see the bitch get flung out the window?
Yeah.
Where's Shaggy? Where he was 2 seconds ago. Come on now, people. Keep up.
Halfway down to a broken spine. Wait, was that a Superman reference?
Yes. And cartoon physics save the day.
And Jesus.
His neck looks broken for a second.
His wrist definitely is.
Have they ever really gotten hurt before though? Like
no, I don't think so.
Because like Fred had a bloody nose and Shaggy's like wrist is broken.
Yeah, see, he's saying.
He jumped out of a biplane and was fine.
Oh wow, they really went for it. It's purple.
Yeah. About the Phantom.
Phantom. Now here comes, I think, the favorite part of the episode for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really appreciated that they just broke completely.
Broke.
Like an existential crisis. I don't know if I like her voice as much as he.
I will say that
she's a little more like nasally and whiny.
Yeah, Velma's like the one out of this new animated cast that I'm not 100% sure on.
My life is meaningless. Girl, same.
Am I going to hell?
Girl, same. Oh my god.
And then Shaggy turned it into a, I told you so.
Scooby Gang does not get nervous breakdowns.
Yep. I love how Dean is the one to rally the troops, apparently.
And remembers all the episodes.
He would be the obsessive one about the mystery cartoon.
Miner, 49er. I remember that one too.
Oh, God. I just remember this cartoon being on so much.
The original Scooby Doo?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you remember the one where they hooked up with not hooked up, but like they teamed up with the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yes.
They hooked up with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, different show.
They definitely asked Fred what his ass got.
And it was them shoulders, though.
Yep. And that's what I really appreciate about this episode is that it really feels like one of those old Scooby Doo movies. I appreciate the bleep.
Oh man, they're going like hardcore supernatural.
Well, they gotta.
I love that.
Their world has been shattered, so they have to adapt.
This feels very much like Home Alone.
I know. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like this Phantom is fucking Harry and Marv or some shit.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Joe Pesci voicing a monster in Scooby Doo.
Oh my god! If Joe Pesci was the voice of this Phantom, could you imagine?
It's a phantom clown. He's like, "Do I look like a clown to you?" Yes.
Oh my god!
Motherfucker! Why are you laughing,
They should have had a clown in this episode because Sam's terrified of clowns. Oh, do they have a clown? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
That would have been great.
I'm just waiting for the repeated Hanna-Barbera backgrounds. Yeah, that plan failed because things went through Ghost. Who would have thought?
I know, they've only been doing this for 13 years at this point.
Have they, though?
Could have happened to anybody.
Yeah, dude, sometimes you just got to take the L.
Oh man, Scoop's gonna smell like wet dog now.
Ugh.
Do you ever think Sam was just like, at any point, fuck, I was in Stanford Law School and now I have to put up with this shit?
I get the feeling every day.
I could be partner right now. Could have had a Good Wife crossover. Nope. Fucking getting thrown in Scooby Doo universe.
Could have had a Lexus.
How is he carrying books if the rocks went through him?
How does he fall?
Iron books.
Oh.
Because knowledge is power.
And binding circles are the best thing ever.
That's it.
Oh. That's eerie. Now we're getting the ghost story. And it's a little boy.
And, of course, creepy ghost child.
Creepy ghost child.
Creepy ghost kid, see?
How many creepy ghost kids are there in Supernatural?
Quite a few.
All of them.
All of the ghost children?
Yes. Especially in the earlier seasons. There's just nothing but ghost children.
Well, Anthony, you were right about the guy from the pawn shop. He does nefarious things with children.
I knew it.
Oh.
And turn into Reptar. I get angry and turn into Reptar.
Reptar on ice! Brandon, you're muted if you're trying to talk.
Oh, shit. Do you remember... Sorry, the dog was barking. Do you remember... it was Rugrats in Paris when they created the fucking Reptar opera, and there's like a lady that's like singing to the giant robotic Reptar. That was... Whoever wrote that, just tens across the board.
I just remember her going like, Reptar! Like, I was like, yeah, there you go.
And then the shotguns came out. It was a laugh riot.
Yep.
Fred is very exasperated.
Your mouse is driving me nuts.
Sorry.
Yeah, I love how they like did a white lie to them to try to make them not be manic anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is fair. They kind of came in accidentally and ruined their entire reality.
But they still witness like a dude getting beheaded and shit. Like that's still
and
gonna change.
disemboweled.
Old man Jennings.
Old Uncle Bob? It was you all along? Dummies filled with corn syrup. That's how they explain murdered bodies.
Yes.
It's going to be...
That's the name of my new punk band.
I mean, I'd love to see how you explain it to the sheriff. Confederate dollars. Well, that would still be worth something to like a museum, right?
Mm.
Well, it belongs in a museum.
That look, Cass. That look.
It's the touch of Jesus, Shaggy.
Yep.
You're not far off.
Would you like to be healed by the loving hand of Christ?
Jesus would like to know what that ass got.
I think that's going to be the title of this episode.
Okay, my question is...
Hold the fuck up. Did y'all just see that subtitle that he put his hand over her mouth and there was a subtitle that just said in parentheses, boing? The fuck went boing?
I was just thinking, how do you shut someone up by going like this and it trying to be like...
Alluring.
It's usually like one finger, but Dean just goes full fist.
Well, you know, sometimes they just want the full fist. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what Thelma's
there
going to be
we go.
giving Sammy.
Snaps to you. Those, see, she's all about them shoulders.
We don't kink shame here.
It's always the quiet ones.
She'd lose it if you just shimmied a little bit.
Maybe. Now we're back in the real world.
They are a lot more clean shaven
Yes.
in the cartoon. Too much to animate them in the scruff.
Well, I mean, in cartoons, it's either you have clean face or full beard. There's no in between.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
I'm trying to think if anybody's ever had a mustache, but I don't think so.
Oh, he's going to torch the TV now. Such a damn shame.
Well, they have to. They salt and
I
burn it.
know. So do they essentially get like a bat cave?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like I said, if you weren't just on season 3, you would know these things.
I mean, don't shame me in front of our crowd and our listeners who think I'm going to be ahead on this.
Shame does not work as a teaching strategy.
Amanda, do you want to tell them how I watch Supernatural with you?
Oh, God, no.
You should, because it's hilarious.
Do it.
Anatomy with me.
That is true. But so essentially, since Amanda is too shy and doesn't want to say, she'll be watching like the news and like, wait a second, wasn't he in hell? That guy was in hell. I'm pretty sure I remember.
That was like 3 seasons ago. Catch up.
He'll say it just like that. But I do it like all the time. I mean, wait a second, Bobby's alive again? And she's like, oh God, it just takes too long to explain to you.
But let's talk about the real thing, which is Sam and Dean being heroes and saving the soul of a young boy. Sam!
Dean!
Burn it, Sam!
That's my limited fake.
What I don't get is why did they make his cartoon self look so much older?
It's the jawline. I think they just try to accentuate because, you know, that's his thing.
Yeah.
Ew.
Now we got the creepy...
He's bug-eyed.
Yeah, bug-eyed dickhead.
Oh, he's trying to shyster the old guy.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Not so fast.
Oh my God, he's wearing an ascot.
And he wears it with pride. I appreciate that.
This is what sucks about hot people too. Like they can pull this shit off. It's like what's his name? Matt Smith when he was Doctor Who and he wore the fucking fez. Like that never looks good on anybody and he pulls it off.
Truth. Love he's being like super dramatic right now too.
I know.
Well,
seriously.
it is the Scooby Doo episode. He has to close it like a Scooby Doo episode, even in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
It's like, I can't think of a TV that has enough space like that.
Seriously, I know. The most like, what kind of HDMI port were you able to shove that shit in there?
You know, reminds me of a really like low grade Beetlejuice. He makes the faces that Beetlejuice make.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh no, not Beetlejuice. You know what it is? Beetlejuice 2, I can get the vibe, but the guy who's all bugs from Men in Black.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh.
Yeah, that dude.
I do see it.
Give me sugar. And
Yeah.
water.
That guy, he looks like that guy.
And I wasted my Beetlejuice impression. There it is. Meddling
Meddling
kid.
kids, girl, they're 40. They're 40 kids. Like if I was them and they said meddling kids, I would have been like, girl, thank you. Are you kidding me? What? You want to see my ID?
I appreciated Dean breaking the fourth wall though. But you're absolutely right, Brandon. They are way too fucking old to be called kids.
If I was gonna get sucked into a TV show, I'd be okay with Scooby Doo.
Yeah, true that.
Oh, same.
Just for the malts alone.
There you go. The executive producer is Robert Singer.
And that puts us at the end of ScoobyNatural.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! We made it. We made it, guys. We did it. Now,
Grey Griffin is the hold on. Princess Azula is the fucking voice of Daphne now?
Yeah, she's been that.
When did that happen?
That was a couple years ago. Not too long after, I think, the Zombie Island movie, actually.
Actually, that makes sense because the original voice of Daphne was also the woman who did all the voicing on South Park, and I think she died in like the early 2000s or something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
A lot more depressing.
Yeah.
That's
But now it's Princess Azula. Like, that is fantastic. I love that.
What?
My favorite line of Princess Azula's ever is, "My own mother thought I was a monster." She was right, but it's still her. Which, like, I relate.
Oh, shush! Your mom loves you.
I know, that's very true, actually.
It's like your mom adores you. Oh, shush.
Yeah.
And you know what we adore, loyal listeners? All of you all for sticking with us for as long as you did. John, would you like to send us off as only you can?
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Ludic Loungecast. We hope you've enjoyed It's Spooky Month. We'll be back next week with more shenanigans. It really just goes off the rail from here. And as always, thanks for lounging with us. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Bye!
Thank you, Anthony.
Hello, good citizens of Gotham City. This TV's Batman. Adam West. You have been listening to the Ludic Loungecast. For more, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Ludic Lounge, or Antonicus at Rojo Loco 44, and John at _John_0891, or feel free to email us at theludiclounge@gmail.com. Quick, Robin, to the Bat Pulse. We have a podcast to listen to!